Hello everyone, welcome to the PYQ series. So let us begin with this new topic, that is direction test. Very important topic. Every year you get at least one question from this topic. So it can be covered very easily from the PYQ itself. Let us begin with question number 1. The houses of A and B face each other on a road going north-south. On a road going north to south. This is south and this is north. A and B face each other on a road going north to south. So this is A's house, this is B's house. They face each other. This is A and this is B. They face each other. A is being on the western side. So my guess was correct. I kept it in the western side. A comes out of his house. A comes out of his house, takes a left turn, travels 5 kilometer, takes a left turn, travels 5 kilometer, turns right, travels 5 kilometer, turns right, travel 5 kilometer, to the front of D's house, to the front of D's house. That means D's house is facing this side, to the front of D's house. B does exactly the same, reaches the front of C's house, comes out, take a left turn, goes 5 kilometer, again takes a right turn, comes 5 kilometer, reaches C's house, which faces to this side. This is D's house, this is C's house. In this context, which one of the following statement is correct? C and D live on the same street? No, wrong. C's house faces south? No, it faces east. Wrong. The houses of C and D are less than 20 kilometer apart. Let us check. If we join C and D, this is 5, this is 5, then obvious this will be 5 root 2 by Pythagoras theorem. 5 square plus 5 square under root. That gives you 2 times of 5 square, which gives you 5 root 2. Similarly, this becomes 5 root 2. So the distance between C and D is 10 root 2, which is 10 into 1.414, that is equals to 14.14 kilometers, which is less than 20 kilometer apart. Yes, so C will be the correct choice. Got it? Proceed to the next problem, that is question number 2. Location of B is north of A. This is A. A is north, B is located. Location of C is east of A. A is east, C is located. The distance of AB and AC are 5 and 12 kilometer respectively. AB is 5 kilometer, AC is 12 kilometer. The shortest distance in kilometers between the locations B and C. Direct use of Pythagoras theorem, that is 5 square plus 12 square, which will give you under root, that is equals to 13. So the answer would be 13. Got it? Proceeding to the next problem, that is question number 3. Sahid and Rohit start from the same point in opposite directions. So suppose this is the point, Sahid goes this side, Rohit comes this side. We have just assumed it. Since they are beginning from the same point and they are going in the opposite direction, you can take it in the north, south or east or west, but ensure that you are taking the direction in the opposite. After each 1 kilometer, Shahid always turns left. So I am clearing this diagram right now and I am beginning it again. After each 1 kilometer, suppose this is the 1 kilometer ride that Shahid has made, turns left. So the left will be which side? This side. Turns left, again goes 1 kilometer. Rohit goes 1 kilometer this side and turns right. So right will be this 1 kilometer. Again turns left, again reaches 1 kilometer. Again turns right, reaches 1 kilometer. Which of the following statement is correct? After both have traveled 2 kilometers, the distance between them is 4 kilometers. Now, Saeed is placed here after traveling 2 kilometers. Rohit is placed here after traveling 2 kilometers. The distance between them is 2 kilometers, not 4 kilometers. So this is wrong. They meet each other. They meet after each has traveled 3 kilometers. So Sahid has traveled 3 kilometers, Rohit has traveled 3 kilometers. They meet again after 3 kilometers. So this statement is correct. No need to read this two statement. So we have got the answer as B. Got it? Let us proceed to the next problem. Question number 4. A person X was driving in a place where all roads ran either north, south, or east or west, forming a grid pattern. Harappan civilization. Crisscross pattern. Okay. Roads are at a distance of 1 kilometer from each other in parallel. He started at the intersection of two roads, drove 3 kilometers north. Now, suppose this is the intersection of two roads. The person is at Harappan civilization right now. X belongs to that era of 2500 BC to 1700 BC period, if I am not wrong. Now, in that period, X is there and roads are at distance of 1 kilometer from each other. Now, suppose the person is at Mohenjo-daro, roads at 1 kilometer from each other. He started at an intersection of two roads, drove 3 kilometers north. Drove 3 kilometers north. Now, suppose this is 3 kilometers north, going towards Citadel. Got it? 3 kilometers west again, then goes 3 kilometers west. That means to this side. Again 4 kilometers south. 4 kilometers south. So that means this is 3. This has to be 1. Clear? Because this has already 3 kilometers. So this becomes 3. This becomes 1. Which further route could bring him back to his starting point? Which further route will bring him back to the starting point? If the same route is not repeated, that means the person will go 3 kilometers east, then 1 kilometer north. So the answer will be B. Got it? I hope it is clear. So we are done with question number 4. Let us go to question number 5. A person climbs a hill in a straight path from point O on the ground in the direction of northeast. Northeast and reaches a point A after traveling a distance of 5 kilometers. This is point O, goes northeast, reaches point A, traveling 5 kilometers, right? Then from the point A, he moves to the point B in the direction of northwest. Now from A again goes northwest, reaches, it is beyond my screen. How this will be B, reaches B in the direction of northwest. Let the distance AB become 12 kilometer. Now how far is the person away from the starting point? From the starting point, this will be 90 degrees. Okay. Now this starting point से कितना हो जाएगा? Same repeat question, 13 kilometer. Got it? One mistake that student can commit here is 5 kilometer comes back 12 kilometer in the northwest direction, but it is northwest with respect to A, not O. If you do like this is 5, this is 12, then you write the answer as 7 kilometer. That is why this option is present. Got it? So don't make this mistake. It is northwest with respect to A, not with respect to O. Let us proceed to the next problem. That is question number 6. A person walks 12 kilometer due north. Person walks 12 kilometer due north, goes 12 kilometer. Then 15 kilometer due east, 15 kilometer. After that 19 kilometer due west, comes back 19 kilometer. So this has to be 4 kilometer. The person is placed here right now. And then 15 kilometer due south, 15 kilometer due south. So this is 12, this has to be 3. The person is right now here. How far is he from the starting point? So this will be the from the starting point. This one, this is 3, this is 4, this has to be 5. So the answer will be 5 kilometer. Got it? Let us proceed to the next problem. That is question number 7. P, Q and R are 3 towns. The distance between P and Q is 60 kilometer. The distance between P and Q is 60 kilometers. The distance between P and R is 80 kilometer. The distance between P and R is 80 kilometer. Q is in the west of P. Q is in the west of P. So the diagram is wrong. We have to take this as P, this as Q. Q is in the west of P and R is in the south of P. R is in the south of P. So this is R. R is in the south of P. Q is in the west of P. PQ is 60 kilometers. RP is 80 kilometers. Now the question is obvious. RQ distance. Yes. What is the distance between Q and R? The distance between Q and R will be 3, 4, 5 is a triplet. 2 times it, 6, 8, 10 is a triplet. 10 times it, 60, 80, 100 is a triplet. So your answer will be 100 kilometers. Or else you can do it like this: 60 square plus 80 square, that is 3600 plus 6400 under root, that will give you 100 as the answer. Let us go to question number 8. A started from his house and walked 20 meters towards east. A started from the house, walks 20 meters towards east. Now this is A's house, walks 20 meters towards east. This is the position of A where B joins him. So this will be AB. They together walk 10 meter in the same direction. Together they walk 10 meter in the same direction. Again they reach here. That will be AB. A takes a left turn while B turns right. A takes a left turn, goes here. B takes a right turn, comes here. A takes a left turn, B takes a right turn, travel 2 meter and 8 meter respectively. So B goes 8 meter. Again B turns left and travels 4 meter. B turns left, so left will be this side, travels 4 meter. Followed by 5 meter to his right. Followed by 5 meter to his right. So 4 and a 5. Got it? A turned right and traveled 12 meters. So this is 4. That means 12 meter. What is the shortest distance between these two offices? You have to join this one and join this one. This will be the shortest distance. This is length is 5. This length is 8 to 10. So the total length will be 15. 15 square plus this is 4. This is 4. This becomes 8. 15 square plus 8 square. This will be 17, I think. 225 plus 64 under root. This will be 289 under root. This will be 17 meter. So the answer would be B. Got it? We have done question number 8. Let us begin with question number 9. A man walks down the backside of his house. House goes backside, goes straight 25 meters. Then turns to the right and walks 50 meters again. Turns to the right and walks 50 meter again. Sorry. You have to be very careful, left and right. Goes 50 meter again. How to know which will be the left and which will be the right? Just position yourself here. You are standing here. You are standing here. This will be your right. This will be your left. Just imagine yourself standing there. Which will be your right and which will be your left? As simple as it is. Goes 50 meters again. Then he turns towards left and again takes 25 meters. Turns towards left. The person is right now at here. This position. Turns to his left. Goes 25 meter again. If his house faces to the east. House faces east. That means this will be east. This will be west. This will be north and this will be south. What is this direction from the starting point? This will be the direction. This will be the direction. The direction is northwest. So the answer is D. Be very careful about which is the east and which is the west. Let us go to the next one. That is question number 10. A bank employee drives 10 kilometers towards south from her house. Bank employee's house goes 10 kilometers towards south. Turns to the left and drives another 20 kilometers. Seriously? इतना ट्रेवल करके बैंक जाना है. Okay, fine. She again turns left and drives 40 kilometer, 10 kilometer, then 20 kilometer, then again 40 kilometer to reach to her office. इतना तो छोड़ देंगे नौकरी. 40 kilometers, again turns left and goes 40 kilometer. Okay. मतलब the person will take one day to reach her office, again one day to come to her house. Very nice. 40 kilometers, turns left and goes 40 kilometers, then she turns to her right and drives another 5 kilometers. Okay. Picnic. She again turns to her right and drives another 30 kilometers. Okay, so 30 will be this much. Why? Because this is 10 line. This is 10 kilometers. So the person will reach here 30 kilometers. To reach her bank. Okay, finally she reached her bank where she works. What is the shortest distance between her bank and her house? House and bank, shortest distance. This will be 20, this will be 5, 25. So the answer will be 25 kilometer. Got it? Let us proceed to the next problem, that is question number 11. Two friends X and Y start running and they run together for 50 meter. 50 meter, two friends X, Y start running and reach a point. This is the point. X turns to the right. So this will be X direction, turns right and runs 60 meter, runs 60 meter, while Y turns left and runs 40 meter. This will be Y, this will be X. This will be 40, this will be 60. Then X turns left and runs 50 meter. X turns left and runs 50 meter. This will be 50 meter and stops. So this will be the position of X. And Y turns right and runs 50 meter and stops. How far the two friends from each other now? So their distance will be 100. Why? Because this is 60, this is 40, 60 plus 40, answer will be 100. Clear? Let us proceed to the next problem, that is question number 12. Consider the question and two statements given below in respect of three cities P, Q, and R in a state. How far is city P from city Q? Okay. We need to find the distance PQ. City Q is 18 km from city R. City Q is 18 km from city R. Distance is known, but the direction is not known. City P is 43 km from city R. Again, direction is not known. Using statement 1, can you answer this question? No. Using statement 2 alone, can you answer this question? Still no. Using both the statement, can you answer the question? Again no. Why? Because if city Q is 18 km from city R, this is city R, then city Q can be any circle. It can be placed anywhere. Since we don't know the direction, you cannot place city Q. Similarly, you cannot place city P. So direction is very important because we are doing the topic of direction test. Distance might be given, but direction, if it is not given, you cannot place the cities there. So distance cannot be obtained again. Hence, both the statements are insufficient to answer the question. So the answer would be D. Got it? So with this, we come to an end to the direction test questions. So we'll see you again in the next lecture. Until then, have a great day. Bye bye. Take care, everyone. Jai Hind.